Guys, Meta just quietly dropped something that I think is going to completely change what your Ray-Ban smart glasses can actually do. And most people have completely missed this. We're talking about a brand new AI model built from the ground up that is genuinely in a different league than the AI that it's currently using. And it's making its way to your glasses right now. So let me break it down. Last year, Meta made a major organizational move. They formed something called the Meta Superintelligence Labs. While the world was busy watching their Llama updates, Mark Zuckerberg was quietly executing the most aggressive talent heist in tech history. To spearhead the new Meta Superintelligence Labs, Zuck didn't just open the checkbook, he blew the doors off the vault. He landed Alexander Wang, the MIT dropout and founder of Scale AI, in a staggering $14 billion deal that effectively bought Wang's expertise to lead Meta's entire AI operation. But the poaching didn't stop there at the top. Reports began swirling of Meta dangling $100 million signing bonuses to lure researchers away from OpenAI and Google. And Zuckerberg himself even reportedly was cold emailing top-tier engineers. It was a clear signal to the industry that Meta isn't just trying to participate in the AI race, they're trying to buy the finish line by starving their competitors of the very minds that built them. The first product out of this lab is a brand new AI model called Muse Spark. It's available on Meta AI and the Meta AI app, and it's going to be rolling out to the glasses over the coming weeks. So you can technically try it out now on the Meta AI app, but here's why this matters specifically for your glasses. Your Meta Ray-Ban glasses are powered by Meta AI. So every time you say, "Hey Meta, what am I looking at?" it runs through Meta AI. So when the model behind Meta AI gets a fundamental upgrade, your glasses are going to get smarter too. And that's really a huge thing. So I know you're asking, well, what's actually new here? So let me walk you through the capabilities that matter most for the glasses users specifically. So first, you're going to get multimodal reasoning. Now, the old Meta AI, it could look at things and describe them. Muse Spark is fundamentally different. It was built from the ground up to integrate visual information. So it's not like an add-on feature, but it's as a core part of how the model actually thinks. And Meta calls it the visual chain of thought. So what does that mean in practice for your AI glasses? Well, the AI doesn't just see something and describe it. It actually reasons through what it's seeing in a step-by-step manner. Think about the difference between someone glancing at something and saying, "That's a building," versus someone studying it and saying, "That's a 1970s concrete office complex, and based on that logo, it looks like so-and-so bank." That depth of visual understanding is what Muse Spark is bringing. And for a device that's literally pointed out at your world all day long, it's massive. And the second capability is going to be more health and wellness understanding. And this one I find genuinely exciting. So Meta's been working with over 1,000 physicians to train Muse Spark on health data. And what that means is the AI can now look at food and give you detailed nutritional breakdowns on camera. Or maybe you could look at somebody doing an exercise and it'll help you identify which muscles they're activating. Now, think about this through the lens of smart glasses. So say you're at a restaurant, you glance down at your plate, and Meta AI tells you the approximate calorie counts and the different macros that are in the food and can then log it for you. So that's all great, but the thing that really made me stop and reread the blog post twice is that Meta is rolling out something called Contemplating Mode. what this does is it actually runs multiple AI agents in parallel. So basically, it's multiple instances of the AI thinking about your problem at the same time, then combining the reasoning from the different agents into one answer. So the result is a performance that Meta says directly competes with Gemini DeepThink and GPT Pro, the highest end reasoning models from their biggest competitors. We're talking 50.2% on the benchmark called Humanity's Last Exam, which absolutely sounds terrifying, but that's just the coolest name in my book. Now, Contemplating Mode is rolling out gradually, so you might not see it in the next few days, but the direction is crystal clear. Meta is building towards an AI that doesn't just answer your questions, but it actually thinks them through. And when that capability is sitting on your face, pointing outwards, looking at the world in real time, I think that's really going to change how frequently you're going to use Meta AI. So here's the deal on the technical side, and I promise this actually matters for glasses specifically. The Muse Spark achieves the same capability as Llama 4 Maverick, which is Meta's previous flagship model, with over 10 times less compute. It's 10 times more efficient. Now, why does that matter for a wearable? Well, because efficiency is what closes the gap between AI that lives on a server and AI that lives in your glasses. So more efficient models can run closer to the device. They need less battery, they need less heat, they need a lot less connection to a distant data center. So a quick break. If you're new here, this channel is the go-to source for everything happening in the world of smart glasses and XR. I cover the hardware, the AI, the software updates, all of it. And this space is moving fast. So if you don't want to miss out on what's coming, and trust me, there's a lot coming, hit subscribe. It helps out the channel more than you think. So now I want to zoom out just for a quick second because I think this is the most important thing in this whole video. Meta's stated goal for Muse Spark and for Meta Superintelligence Labs as a whole is what they're calling personal superintelligence. Their words, not mine. And what they mean by that is an AI that understands your world, not a general purpose chatbot that you would visit on a website like everyone else has. It's an AI that's with you in your environment, understanding everything that you're seeing in real time. And that's the premise of smart glasses. I mean, that's literally what this channel is about. The fact that Meta is now throwing their full organizational weight behind this vision with a dedicated lab, a rebuilt model, and a clear scaling roadmap is something I've been waiting to see for a long time. So what does Muse Spark actually mean for you as a Meta Ray-Ban owner or someone sitting on the fence about maybe I want to buy some smart glasses? Well, here's the deal. So in the short term, the multimodal understanding and reasoning improvements are going to be flowing in shortly. And if you've been using the, hey Meta, look at this type commands, pay attention over the next few weeks. The responses should get noticeably better. Now, in the medium term, Contemplating Mode and the health use cases are rolling out gradually. And the timeline isn't confirmed for the glasses specifically yet, but they're coming. And in the long term, this is Meta doubling down on the bet that the AI layer for the smart glasses is going to be genuinely powerful, not gimmicky, not some novelty, like a real computing shift. And that's exactly what this whole space really needs right now. Most of their focus is on smart glasses, and if they keep dumping massive amounts of money into the AI behind the smart glasses, I really do think that we're going to start seeing some really novel features coming out here soon. Now, I'm genuinely curious, how do you guys use Meta AI in your glasses? Do you have any cool tips or tricks that most people just haven't figured out or they don't know about yet? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. If you're thinking about picking up a pair of Meta Ray-Ban glasses, I've got a link in the description. And as always, so please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.